Have you ever worked hard for something, only to feel unsatisfied when you finally achieved it? You set a goal, reach it, and instead of celebrating, you immediately raise the bar. The happiness you expected vanishes, replaced by a new, bigger goal. This is common. Many of us are taught to always chase the next thing. The finish line keeps moving, making us feel like we're never enough. We forget to appreciate how far we've come, always focused on what's left. Measuring yourself against an ever-changing ideal is exhausting. The ideal is a moving target. When you arrive, it's already shifted. You stand where you once dreamed of being but can't enjoy it. Your mind is already on the next challenge, robbing you of joy. Imagine climbing a mountain but never stopping to enjoy the view, just staring at the next peak. That's how many of us live, ignoring our progress, fixated on what's missing. This mindset steals satisfaction from our achievements. We're left feeling tired, unfulfilled, and always behind. The finish line keeps moving, but our sense of accomplishment never catches up. Isn't it time to change how we measure success? This mindset is called living in the gap, the space between where you are and your ideal. When you focus on the gap, you only see what's missing. Your life becomes a list of what you lack, not what you've gained. Ambitious people fall into this trap easily, always chasing a perfect version of themselves. The ideal self is always out of reach, like chasing a shadow. No matter how much you achieve, the goalpost moves. Living in the gap means measuring yourself against a fantasy, making real life feel disappointing. Take learning a language. You study hard, but focus on mistakes instead of progress. You compare yourself to a native speaker, not your past self. This makes learning feel slow and frustrating. Our culture encourages this. Set big goals, never be satisfied. But this creates anxiety and unhappiness. Living in the gap keeps you stuck in a future that never arrives. You can't appreciate your accomplishments because you're always focused on what's left. It's a recipe for burnout and feeling stuck, no matter how much you achieve. The gap mindset blinds you to your real progress. It's time to break free from this trap. Stop measuring against perfection. Start seeing what you've actually accomplished. Focusing on the gap creates unhappiness, frustration, and a sense of failure. Even when you're making progress, you can't see it. Your brain is trained to spot what's missing, not what's working. This constant comparison makes you feel like you're losing, even when you're winning. Imagine losing 5 pounds, but only thinking about the 15 left to lose. The progress you've made feels invisible, killing your motivation. You start doubting yourself, thinking you're not good enough. This negative self-talk becomes a habit, eroding your confidence. Over time, you believe you can't succeed, so you stop trying. Every day feels like a struggle to close the gap. You go to bed thinking about what you didn't achieve. There's no room for peace or contentment. Life becomes a race toward a finish line you'll never cross. This isn't sustainable. It's a path to burnout and dissatisfaction. The gap mindset makes every achievement feel small. It's time to change the story you tell yourself. You deserve to feel proud of your progress. There's a better way. Focus on the gain. The gain is the progress you've made from where you started, not how far you are from your ideal. Measure yourself against your past self, not a fantasy. This shift lets you see real growth and achievement. It's about celebrating every step forward, no matter how small. For example, a language learner who knows 100 words today but started with none should feel proud. Comparing your present self to your past self builds motivation and pride. This perspective turns frustration into accomplishment. You feel like a winner for every gain, not a failure for not being perfect. Focusing on the gain energizes you to keep going. You enjoy the process, not just the outcome. This is the key to a happier, more productive life. Your journey matters. Acknowledge it. Celebrate your gains, and let them fuel your next steps. When you focus on the gain, your emotional world transforms. The feeling of never being enough fades, replaced by satisfaction and pride. You start seeing yourself as capable and successful. Recognizing your achievements creates a positive cycle. Success builds more success. Happiness comes from appreciating your progress, not chasing perfection. Looking back at how far you've come brings real joy. This mindset fuels motivation. You want to keep going when you feel like you're winning. Focusing on the gain makes hard work feel rewarding. Most importantly, it builds lasting confidence. Confidence grows from seeing your own progress, not just wishing for it. Every gain is proof you can learn, grow, and achieve. This is more powerful than empty affirmations. You're building confidence on real evidence. The gain mindset is your foundation for success. Let your progress remind you of your strength. The gain mindset works because it aligns with how our brains are wired for happiness and motivation. Measuring against perfection guarantees disappointment. Measuring against your past self guarantees progress. Each gain you notice is a small victory, releasing dopamine and boosting motivation. The more progress you see, the more motivated you become. Focusing on the gain also lowers stress and anxiety. You feel grounded and satisfied, not pressured by what's missing. This mindset reduces the mental burden of always striving. It builds unshakable confidence, real, quiet self-belief. Looking back at your gains proves you're resilient and capable. Your history of overcoming challenges becomes your foundation. The gain mindset empowers you to take on new opportunities. Shifting to a gain mindset is a skill you can practice. Here are 4 simple steps. First, reflect regularly. At the end of each day or week, ask yourself what progress you've made. Write it down. Second, celebrate your progress no matter how small. Acknowledge your wins and let yourself feel good. Third, only compare yourself to your past self. Ignore what others are doing. Your journey is unique. Fourth, practice gratitude. Each day, note 3 things you're grateful for about your progress. These steps train your brain to see gains, not gaps. Reflection makes your progress visible. Celebration reinforces positive behavior. Self-comparison builds healthy self-esteem. Gratitude shifts your focus to abundance. Practice these steps, and you'll start seeing your life differently. The gain mindset is built one step at a time. The gain mindset is for everyone. Students, parents, anyone seeking growth. Measuring your progress unlocks confidence and well-being. Success isn't about the size of your goal, but how you measure your journey. Your progress is your power. It fuels your motivation and confidence. Don't let the gap mindset steal your sense of achievement. Choose to measure your life by your gains, not your gaps. When you finish something, look back at where you started. Appreciate every new skill, every lesson learned, every obstacle overcome. Make it a habit to recognize and celebrate your growth. Your life is a story of continuous improvement. See it. Focusing on the gain brings more joy, confidence, and motivation. You are already successful right now. Value your progress and let it power your next step.